Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Drawn and Cornered, where we're going to talk about things that matter, things that are important. First off, we wanted to discuss a little bit about the current election cycle, 2016. Everybody's disappointed with the candidates that are out there, and I'm here to tell you that it's not the candidates' fault. It's not our government's fault. It's your fault, and it's my fault. We're the ones who are responsible for this because we have abdicated our responsibility to understand civics, to pay attention to the news, and demand more of our leaders. Nowhere have I seen this more boldly illustrated than the Iraqi elections, 2005. The people there were told that if they showed up for the polls, the streets would be awash with their blood. They would be killed, their families would be killed if they showed up and so much as put out a vote in this new democratic process. During the course of that year, that they had three elections. Started off with 60% of the eligible voting population that voted, jumped to 63% in October, just a slight bump as people started to have a little bit more faith. And by December, they were up to 60 or 76% of the population, the voting eligible population that voted. Here in the United States, 2008, one of the most important elections that we have seen in our lifetime, 58% of eligible voters were voting. If that is any indication of us not wanting to be participants in our own democracy, I really don't know what is. None of us is having our lives threatened. None of us is being pushed up against a wall. It's easy for us compared to other folks. We rank near the very bottom of industrialized, civilized nations when it comes to voting turnout. Folks that want a more socialistic and a government that works for them always throw up Sweden and Denmark as great examples. Voter turnout in Sweden and Denmark, 82% and 80% respectively, right? Then we drop down to 70% in places like India, which has a 50% literacy rate. 70% of the people are voting, 50% are literate. What's our excuse? Drop down from there, Canada at 62%, the UK at 60%. We are coming in at the bottom at 33%. Granted, that's an off year. That's a midterm election in 2014 with 33% voting. But that puts us in league with Mali at 34%, Nigeria at 32%, Jordan at 31%. We are not participating in our own democracy. And if you think it's bad in 2016, if we continue with this trend where nobody's paying attention, nobody's participating, you're going to see this get a lot worse really fast.